He made a fool of the policemen when they arrested him, but they retaliated and decided to arrest him anyway, even though he proved to be legally blind.
All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge number.
You know, I put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number too, sir.
James Hodges was walking home from jury duty in court, but out of the blue, he was stopped by a policewoman on suspicion of carrying a weapon.
Hi there.
Hey.
What is this in your back pocket? I just saw you walking it.
The navigational aids. What's the problem? You a tyrant?
Yeah, I am actually. What's your name and date of birth?
I don't have to give that unless
Yes,
I'm
sir.
good.
I was investigating.
You have reasonable.
Do you want me to
articulated
put you in
suspicion.
handcuffs right now? Yes, sir, I do.
What is your suspicion?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly. You don't
Have
have
you
to.
ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir, I'm
Have a
doing my
good day.
job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and date of birth?
It does not matter.
Yes, sir, it does.
Do you have a crime?
Would you like me
Call
to
your
put you in?
supervisor,
He's right
please.
here.
All right.
The man couldn't understand the overbearing attitude of the police, but he didn't expect the supervisor to be quite the same.
Or a walking stick.
So,
And it could look like a weapon. She asked you to
Really?
present it, okay?
Now she's asking me for ID.
Okay.
I don't need the ID unless there's reasonable articulated suspicion
And her
that I have committed a crime, am committing a crime,
And
or
her-
about to do a crime.
Sir, and her suspicion was that you were armed, okay? And she's asking you for your ID.
Well, now
Okay.
she has verified that I am not armed,
Okay.
so there is no
You got
problem.
your ID or not?
I do have my ID, but you don't need it.
The situation was tense. James Hodges just wanted to go home, but the officers had no intention of letting him go. Even though he proved it was his cane, they decided to handcuff him. The violence against this poor man was already getting out of control.
Where's your wallet at, sir?
I don't have my wallet on me.
okay, where's your ID?
Where's your ID
my
at?
pocket.
Which pocket? You are not allowed to search me.
It's in this pocket.
The man was already overwhelmed by the officer's attitude.
I want your names and badge numbers.
1237 on Nick 65427.
Yeah, 4427.
Preferably
Hotel
your cards.
322 457 61 2540.
He had to endure several minutes of bad procedure before the supervisor finally asked him if he was legally blind.
Sir, are you legally blind?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I had to walk up here in the dark for jury duty, which was canceled.
Why aren't you using your stick? You don't have to use your stick all the time?
Not all the time.
Probably ID card alone.
26.
Green.
All right, Mr. Hodges. Was that hard?
It's gonna be. I want your name and your badge
You
number.
know, I put him in jail for resisting.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I want your name and badge number too, sir.
Have a seat.
You wanna pick my property up,
I
please?
sure will, after you have a seat.
You wanna pull this out of my back pocket?
Sure. Here, I'll grab your jacket for you, too.
Mr. Hodges' arrest generated a great deal of controversy in the community and especially left the Columbia County Sheriff's Office with a very negative perception. The thing is, the arrest made absolutely no sense whatsoever, so the chief of police in the area had to come out with a statement to confirm that there was an internal investigation being carried out and that both officers involved in the incident were going to be sanctioned accordingly.
The administrative investigation concluded the afternoon of 11/7
and allegations of policy violations against these two deputies were sustained. As a result of these findings, Sergeant Harrison will be demoted immediately, suspended without pay for 7 days, and will not be eligible for any favorable action for 2 years. Deputy Godey will be suspended without pay for 2 days. Both deputies will be required to undergo remedial training pertaining to civil rights. As sheriff, I take full responsibility for this event and want to extend my sincere apologies to Mr. Hodges for the actions of my deputies.
Sheriff Mark Hunter wanted to emphasize that none of the acts committed by his officers were done with malicious intent, but he didn't relieve them of responsibility. Of course, how could they if they decided to detain a poor man who was doing nothing wrong and who was just angry because they were treating him almost like a dangerous criminal on the loose?
It looks like you're carrying a gun in your back pocket. I'm stopping to make sure you're carrying it properly.
Have you ensured that it's not a firearm?
No, you keep turning so I can't see it. You don't have to be a dick to me.
Well, you're being one to me.
No, sir, I'm doing my job.
Am I detained?
Yeah, you are. What's your name and